Hello and welcome back to the Impression Wiz channel. I'm your host, the Impression Wiz. And today I had an interesting question I thought I'd ask some of my favorite people to ask. I have been playing D&D and it made me wonder, what might some of the characters that I'd have voices for be if they had made a character? Like, what race would they be and what class would they be? So I figured, why not? So here we are, a few of my favorite characters, and asking what kind of character they would make in D&D.
I, the great Papyrus, am here to answer this question. The question of what would my character be in Dungeons and Dragons. I do love this game. It sounds like fun. First off, I do believe, from looking at what I've seen, I would choose the noble paladin as my class. Because I, the great Papyrus, am trying to be a royal guard. And what is a royal guard but possibly a paladin? And what race would I be? Well, Sans, this is my time to talk, not yours. But most likely, the race I would probably choose... Honestly, I think I would choose the elven race. Or one of the elf races. With the pointy ears. Mainly because every time I try to put things behind my ears, I forget I don't have ears. So why not have pointy ears?
Hey there, kiddos. I guess I'll answer the question too here. Didn't mean to interrupt this last time. Sorry, Paps. But, I guess what I would probably choose for a class and race for Dungeons and Dragons. First off, I'd be a bard. A very punny bard. And for the race, I think I'd do dwarf. Don't know why. Just seems kind of fitting. Dwarven bard. Telling jokes all the time. And I'd probably take dwarven fortitude as I'm sorry, I'm blanking on what it's called, a feat. So, and maybe I'd take a few levels in rogue as well, so I could get the uncanny dodge thing as well. I think all of you know why. But that's what I would be. Mostly a dwarven bard, a little bit of rogue in there.
Alrighty now, it's time for your favorite clown to answer this question as well. And what would I, Gamzee, play in this Dungeons and Dragons-y thing? It sounds very similar to a lot of the LARPing thing from my world. But I would probably go, if I got the chance, half and half. One being the bard, because that was my class when we were playing Scrub, of course. But the other half, I would choose to be barbarian. And I think you all know why that too. Honk.
So, let's see. Why am I answering this? Whatever. I'm more of a video game player, so I'm not so into this, but I guess I'd play probably a wizard, maybe sorcerer for the class. I think Gamzee forgot to say what kind of race he was going to be. Oh, well, I don't think it really matters. I mean, it's Gamzee, so... but for a race, I'd probably go... I don't know, elf for a sorcerer, or withered. I mean, that makes the most sense in my mind. Whatever.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I was supposed to choose a race too.
Gamzee, you already had your chance. Just fine, I'll let you answer that too, whatever.
I forgot to say my race. And for the race, I would probably do something kind of like, the race I would do for a barbarian bard, or bard barbarian, barbarian, honk, would probably be a half orc. Don't know why, but I think that's the most fitting. Okay. I'll let Eridain go ahead and go next.
Well, thank you. I would go with the most sophisticated class of paladin. And the race, well, have to go with the merfolk. Because land dwellers suck. And not in a good way. Hello everybody, it's me, Mario, and I'm going to finish off this episode of this at least, by probably be doing mine as well. And most likely for a race, I would go with a human, because that seems to be the easiest race to do. And for the class, I'd probably go with a fighter or a monk. Maybe even multi-class in those two. Because I tend to do most of my fighting without a weapon. Although sometimes I like to use a hammer. And I could probably do that as a fighter. But that would be what I would do. Thank you. Have a good day, everybody. Woohoo! And with that, that's this first episode of what would they choose for class and race for D&D. And if you want to hear mine, I've done several characters, but I wouldn't mind sharing a few of those next time if you want to hear that. But for right now, I'm just going to leave it at them. And I hope you enjoyed this. And if I see a lot of likes and a lot of good response from this, I'll do some more episodes of this, if you guys would like to see that. Or maybe even, let's say, if they wanted to do from other places, like, what would they be if it was Spurb, minus the Homestuck characters, of course, or what would they do, or something like that. What would their mains be, or if you want to see some of those, or if you want to hear some of their responses, please let me know. And if you want to see more D&D stuff from me, let me know about that too. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please put a like on the video. And if you want to see more of my content, please, for one, subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload. And as always, I'll see you next time. Have a good day, everybody.